You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.
Hey there, my lean and lit lovelies. I hope you're having a good week. Welcome and welcome back to my podcast. You're listening to Get Lean and Lit with Lindy. It is the best podcast for women over 40 who are completely done with the diet drama and they want to get healthy, strong, and feel confident and good in their skin again. We don't talk about gimmicks. We don't talk about quick fixes, and we don't talk about foolishness. We're all about the business of being healthy over 40. So welcome, and let's get into it. So today is going to be interesting. I'm definitely going to go there. I thought long and hard about speaking on this topic because it's kind of a sensitive one. It's very polarizing. Those who are down are down. Those who are not are adamantly opposed. So let's talk about it. Today, the topic is GLP-1s, also known as miracle drugs, also known as Ozempic, Wegovy, and Mounjaro. Yep, those little injectable weight loss powerhouses that have basically taken over Hollywood, taken over social media, and honestly, taken over a few of my group chats with friends and family. So buckle up, y'all, because today we're diving into the good, the risky, and the real life ways to get those GLP-1 effects naturally with food and lifestyle changes. Okay? So let's start with the basics. So what the heck is GLP-1? Let's start with that. Okay, let's put our science hats on. But don't worry, I promise to still keep it cute. GLP-1 stands for glucagon-like peptide 1. It's a hormone that your gut makes when you eat, quite simply. GLP-1's main job is to tell your brain, hey, I've got enough food in my tank and you can stop eating now. It dials down your hunger. It slows down how fast food leaves your stomach. And it also balances your blood sugar. So when you hear people say Ozempic makes you feel full faster, that's exactly what's happening. It's basically supercharging your natural fullness signals. Okay, now that we're on the same page, let's talk about the good part about GLP-1s. They definitely work for weight loss. So there's that. People are losing some serious weight. We're talking 30, 40, 50 pounds. Appetites are way down. Their blood sugars are steady. And their cravings are basically gone. And for many folks, especially those who are struggling with obesity or who have diabetes, these drugs are life-changing and necessary. So that's all well and good, but it's really time for some real talk because that's what I provide. I'm going to talk about the risk associated with GLP-1s. And this is stuff that people don't want to talk about. They want to bury their heads in the sand sometimes and just ignore it, but we're going to talk about it today. You know that I give it to you straight, so here goes. First, the side effects that can develop. They don't always develop, but they can develop from the use of GLP-1s. And everyone's experiences are different, so I'm kind of talking in generalities here. But these are some of the most reported side effects. We're talking about nausea, fatigue, extreme constipation, feeling weak. Those are some of the kind of umbrella ones. And also when you stop taking the drugs, you can gain the weight back super fast, like really fast. And because when you stop taking it, your hormones go back to normal. Sometimes they swing past what your original normal was, what your original baseline was, and it goes past that. So you become hungrier easier once you stop taking them. Then also there's the muscle loss associated with taking GLP-1s. Anybody that knows me knows that I spend most of my waking hours trying to preserve and to build muscle. That's like key priority for me because it's really important, especially as we age, especially for women. When your weight comes off so quickly, a lot of time it's not just fat. A lot of times it's muscle as well. A good percentage of it can be muscle. And for women over 40, that is a huge problem. That's a disaster, really. We need muscles for metabolism, for our balance as we age, and basically so that we don't turn into a human blob by the time we're 60. So muscle is very, very important to hold on to. So I have a friend, I'm going to call her Keisha, who started a GLP-1 last year. And she looked really amazing at first, but a few months in, she told me, Lindy, I don't feel like myself. Yes, I'm skinnier. Yes, I can fit into my clothes, my size 4 clothes, but I'm not feeling strong at all. I'm feeling really weak and tired. She had really lost her glow. She was eating next to nothing. Her energy was down. It just tanked. And when she stopped the injections, half the weight she had lost came rebounding back with a vengeance. Plus, she felt guilty for going down that path in the first place. So yeah, the medicine can work, but it's not a magic fix. It's a tool, and a tool needs a foundation. If you're on these drugs, you need a plan to preserve your muscle at all cost. That's just a necessity. Personally, I'm all about what we can do naturally to be healthy. When I talk about GLP-1s and what you can do naturally, I'm going to walk you guys through how to harness your inner GLP-1 strength without the drugs. So there's some foods and some habits that can stimulate your body's own GLP-1 production. So I want to hit on a few of those. And this may sound familiar because I talk about some of these quite a bit on my podcast, but number one by far is eat enough protein. You have to start your meals and your snacks with protein. I'm talking eggs, chicken, Greek yogurt, tofu, your protein of choice. Protein keeps GLP-1 levels higher and it curbs hunger. So shoot for 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal and 15 to 20 grams of protein per each snack, minimum. You can go higher, but shoot for those. Number 2, fiber is your bestie. Just embrace it. Fiber is so good for you. I'm talking vegetables, beans, lentils, chia seeds, flax seeds. They all help slow digestion, which mimics that Ozempic fullness, that feeling of fullness. Personally, I eat chia seeds and ground flax seeds daily. I usually mix it into my Greek yogurt, and I add a little berries to it. It's a very, very good breakfast. It's a double whammy because it's protein and it's fiber, which are both very, very good for you. I also love refried black beans. I love kidney beans with chili. So find what you like from a high fiber perspective and consistently include those foods in your diet. Number 3, healthy fats for satiety. I'm talking avocados, nuts, extra virgin olive oil. These things keep you satisfied longer when they're included in your meal planning. But a little goes a long way when we're talking about healthy fats. They're very calorie dense. So just a little tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil is 120 calories, for example. So you don't want to go overboard and just drizzle, to infinity, but you have to measure these things out, measure your nuts out. weigh your avocado, get a food scale so that you know what you're consuming, but you have to include healthy fats in your diet. It's just a necessity. It really enhances your GLP-1 naturally. Number 4, aim for balanced blood sugar. This should be a priority for everybody. You want to cut the roller coaster of sugar highs and crashes. Just try to smooth it out as much as possible. Because every time your blood sugar spikes and crashes, your GLP-1 dips. And we don't want that. We want our GLP-1 to stay high. One hack to keep your blood sugar under control is after you eat, walk for 10 or 15 minutes. Just go outside, or if you have a walking pad, or if you have a treadmill, or if you don't want to walk, do some squats, some air squats, some calf raises to get your muscles moving after you eat, because muscles are glucose sponges and they suck up the excess glucose from the food that you just ate. So get moving after you eat. Don't eat and go sit down, or don't eat and go lie down in your bed. That's the worst thing you could do. Get active for 10 or 15 minutes post-meal. And lastly, I'm going to say, get more sleep and try to stress less. Easier said than done, for sure, especially in this day and age. There's a lot of things to be stressed about, but try to either meditate or just calm yourself down, listen to music, do some things that are relaxing to you. When you're tired, when you're frazzled, hunger hormones go rogue. They go crazy. So you have to prioritize your sleep. Make sure you have a good sleep routine, good sleep hygiene, and a routine. You have to find time to relax, to chill out, to laugh, put on a funny movie, whatever it takes to get you relaxed and in a good mood. Your GLP-1 will thank you. Years ago, I went through a phase, I'm going to call it my late night popcorn and diet pop phase, where my GLP-1 was probably hiding under the couch. I was tired, I was stressed, and I was snacking constantly. I was a big snacker back then, especially late at night when I should have been sleeping. So once I started eating high protein and actually sleeping more than 5 hours a night, I was shocked because my cravings dropped dramatically and there were no injections needed. I just focused on consistency. So here's the thing, ladies. You do not necessarily need a shot to feel in control of your appetite. You don't necessarily need it. I'm not saying you shouldn't go down that path, but I'm saying you don't have to. GLP-1s show us what's possible when hunger hormones are balanced, when they're focused on and when they're balanced. We can get there in very real, natural, and sustainable ways through food, through movement, through mindset, and through consistency. When I turned 50, I had what I called my mirror moment. I had been chasing every shiny diet known to man, trying to seek health. So whether it was keto, whether it was intermittent fasting, fruit smoothies, that weird celery juice thing that was popular for a while. And then I was just done with all of it because it was just too much. It was a lot of drama. So I stopped trying to focus on shrinking myself and started focusing on supporting my body and building muscle. So when I made that mind shift, it all changed for me. So fast forward to today. Now I eat real meals, real food. I don't count calories. I lift heavy weights. I play pickleball almost every day. I walk as much as possible. And I eat what I want without feeling guilty. So my body really responds better now than it did when I was 40. And that's without any prescription drugs whatsoever. All right, ladies, let's sum it up, shall we? GLP-1 drugs definitely work. They can help regulate your appetite and your blood sugar, and they can be very life-changing for some people. As I said before, there's risks associated with it. You might have muscle loss. It's expensive. So there's a cost component, and the weight rebound is real. So that's something to consider. Remember, it's not a tool. I mean, it is a tool, but it's not a cure. I'm kind of saying that backwards. It's not a cure, but it is a tool that you can use if you so choose. The natural fix is very doable though. We're talking protein, fiber, eating healthy fats, sleeping enough, managing your stress, and being consistent with all of those things. We're talking consistency, not perfection. It's never about perfection, but just putting that effort in to be consistent. You can absolutely support your GLP-1 naturally, and you can feel lit while you're doing it, okay? It's called Get Lean and Lit with Lindy, so this is the part where you can feel lit because you're feeling good. So if you're wondering whether you need Ozempic to get your groove back, my answer is no, you really don't. You just need to give your body the love and structure that it's been craving. You've already got everything that you need inside of you. You just have to wake it up. Well, my lean and lit lovelies, that is it for now. And if this episode hit close to home, share it with a friend who's been side-eyeing the skinny shot and let them know what's up. And as always, keep it real, keep it consistent, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye.
Small business owners, listen up. It's your girl, Shaletta, and I wanted to make sure you knew that round 2 of the Promise Act is happening right now. It's the state-funded small business revitalization program that offers grants and loans to entrepreneurs like us. There's more than $60 million up for grabs for businesses located in certain parts of Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Greater Minnesota. That's right, you heard me, 60 million with an M. Now, I know you don't want to leave that money on the table, so go to mnpromiseact.org to get more info. Now listen, don't delay and wait until the last minute. You've got until December 14th to fill out the online application. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to grow your business.
Ready to go? At Metro Transit, we are. With more routes to more places, easy ways to pay, and more convenient options, we're ready to go further. Go easier. Go faster. Go, 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 and go. We're ready to go. Are you?